In this video, we will learn how to use JavaBeans in JSP pages. It is better to use less Java code in JSP and add business logic to JavaBeans. Java code should be in separate classes. JavaBeans are simple Java objects with attributes and getters and setter methods. We will create a JSP page which will have a simple form where we take entry of a person's first name, last name, and email, and then submit that page to another JSP page where we are going to set the value of Java Beans in that page and also output those values so you can understand how these values are passed from a form to Java Beans. So first I'm going to add a JSP page in our web content folder. You can see our other videos for Java EE where we showed how to create JSP pages. Just right click on it and new and JSP file. Here you need to give the JSP file name. I will use person dot or form.jsp. That will be better. And then next, and then just finish. I will create two JSP pages. First JSP page will have a form and the other JSP where we will redirect our form or submit our form, it will have our Java bean. So that one, go to web content and create a new JSP page, new, and JSP. For this JSP, I will select person.jsp, person.jsp, and then next and finish. Now we have form.jsp and person.jsp. This login and index is from our previous video. So in form.jsp, I will create a simple form to get the data of a person. So in the body, we can do form and need to end the form. Just remove this one extra form. Okay. And over here in the form, we will set its method to post. And inside the form, I will have one field for first name, and its type will be input, type will be text, and we need to give the name of this input field, and it will be first name, first name, and then I will add a break so we can have next field on next line. And over here first name, I will copy this one and modify it for last name. We will ask user to input first name, last name, and email. So input type text, and it will be last name, this one, and then add a break again. And now the last one for email will be the same. Just need to copy from here, paste it here, and make it for email. email, and this need to be changed to email. These names are very important. We will map these names to our Java Beans attributes. So Java Bean attributes will have the same name as these fields. It is better if you do this way. It is not required that you need to have the same attributes name in Java Bean, but it will help. You will see. Okay, so for now, this is our simple form. We just need to run it and check it how it looks. Mm, Over here, I'm gonna person form, just make it little bold, or use as h2 heading. That will be much better. So, okay, and after this, we need also, I forgot about our submit button. Input type button. This is our submit button, so it should be type, should be submit. Submit type and value. The text will be shown on our this submit button. Will be submit. I will just run this program now on project. I just need to right click on it and run as on server. Run on server, and I will select Tomcat. And these are all our deployed application. Just click on finish. After you start the Tomcat server, you can open your project in a browser too. You can also open in Eclipse, but sometimes I prefer to open in a browser, so I just open in Chrome. So this is our address localhost, and this is the port where Tomcat server is running. This is our project name, and this is our JSP form name, form.jsp. Over here we can enter first name such as awesome equal email. I can use any such as this one and submit. It didn't do anything more. It just be a simple form over here, and we just click on submit. It will submit to the same page. Now we will add a code to go to other JSP. Before that, I will also create our Java bean. So first we need to create our Java bean. I will click on our project, right click on it and new, and Java class. And here you need to give the class name. I will call person bean. Before I will add a bean, I should create a package where we will put our bean. So I'm just gonna cancel it and create a package first. Just right click on it and new package and call it networks. And now in networks I will add our Java class, right click on it and then new Java class, and here person bean, and inside this networks package, and Then I just click on finish. Oh, you need to click on person bean and it will open in this editor. And this is our simple person beans class. In here I need to add attributes to this class, so they should be private string first name. These names are the same as we have in our form. Let's go back to our form. Let's click over here. We have these three form fields: first name, last name, and email. You can see over here the first input field for first name, this name we set to first name. The same we have it over here in our bean. Again, these are not required, but this pattern will help us a lot. So over here I'm going to do for the last name, and then I'm gonna add email. All these threes are string. So email over here. It's email. And now I need to create its setter and getter method. Setter and getters are methods are for these attributes, so we can set these attributes and get this attribute. Set function will set the value of, for example, first name, and get first name will return the value of first name or return first name. So I need to select these three all. In Eclipse you can select these all or just right click anywhere in this class. Just right click on this class and go to source, and over here you can see generate getter and setters. Just click on it and it will auto generate the set getter and setter method for this. Here you can select the field's name, the attribute's name for which you want to create these methods. I'm just gonna select all, or you can select from here, select all. It's on you. Over here it says insertion point. I will keep after email, so those function will be added after the last our attribute. So just click on generate, and you can see it generated setter and getter method for us. This is very nice. Set first name, get first name, and the same for last name, get last name, set last name, and same for email. So now we have all these setter and getters. We can go back to our form, and now we need to submit this form to this person.jsp. First I'm going to add person bean over here. Before I add that person bean, I need to check if the request is coming from a post method, and for that we can use, now we need to use Java code. So I need to add these tags over here. I will change the title over to person bean test. Here, yeah, we will use if condition to check that the request we are getting is from a form and it's also a post request. So we can do inside if post equals ignore case, we will match the post over here. post. With the request coming in, request dot get method. This request object is function get method will return us the method used to submit the form. So if the form is submitted from here as a post, then over here should return post. So this will become true. And after this, I need to check for another thing and request get parameter is submit. In my form, I need to add name to outlet input type. Over here, over here, I will change it to button. Button and type submit, and I will add your name. We will use this one in JSP, that's why. Submit, and over here I will add what will be shown on the button and button. It's already added. Okay, I just need to save it and go back to our person.jsp, and over here I will call request method get parameter and give pass in the name submit. So we are just making sure that the request is coming from this form where we have this submit button whose name is submit, and we are also making sure the method is used is post. So first over in this condition we are checking for post, and for that submit button. So we got this one checked, and I need to check if it's not null. So this value is set. Now inside if we are going to use our bean person bean class, we need to close this tag for scriptlet here, and we will use special tag for beans. Okay. For that we need to add JSP and then colon and then use bean, and we are using bean, and then ID. ID is the name of our bean, so that will be person bean, and then we have class attribute and its value. We need to give the whole path or including the package name with the class. So we are gonna do here class equals, and we can go to our person bean, and you can see the package is netrocks. So netrocks dot person bean. So we are going to do netrocks dot person bean. Person bean. You need to give package name and then our Java bean name, that is person bean. Package is netrocks. So we have now our class property set to attributes value, and now we are going to set the values of all the attributes of our person bean. Those attributes are first name, last name, email. Now we are going to use JSP set property property and then give the name of our bean person bean, and then we will set the property equals and double quotes and inside asterisk or star sign. This mean is set all the values of all the attributes. Set the values of all the attributes of this bean, first name, last name, email. How we are going to do that? When we will submit this form.jsp, we will set it to go to person.jsp. Over here, this form name, first name, last name, and email, which matches to our person being class, will be set by this. So we are going, if someone enter first name, last name, and email in our form.jsp and submit that form, then we will come to this person.jsp, and over here this will set all those fields value to our person beans attributes. Okay, now I will add another attribute to our form method. Its name is action, and here I will specify the name of our JSP page person.jsp. What it does is when we click on this submit button, it will go to this page. The form will be submitted to person.jsp. That's our goal. So I'm just gonna save it. Now inside if I will also print the value of our person beings attributes for first name, last name, and email. So you can see these values are set. So I will come over here and I will do alt.print line to print on our JSP page. I will do first name, and then over here I will add person bean, the name of our bean, then dot, and then first name. And we can also do same for last name and email. Last name and email. I also need to add over here the scope of our JavaBean. I can do that here. Scope indicates the lifetime of the bean, and the values are application, page, request, and session. If you set to page, bean can be used only in the current page. If you set to request, then bean can be used in the pages for the same request. And if you set the scope to session, bean can be used in the same HTTP session. So I'm just gonna set it to session for now. Scope, our bean scope session. Save it over here. Or it need to access it. Here's a mistake. Get first name. Let's get first name. Those attributes are private, so we are going to use those functions, and then get first name dot get last name, And we will do same for email. We will call their get functions dot get email. So now we just need to check in our browser. We can go to our form.jsp, and first name you can enter any first name or your first name, last name, and then I'll add some email and then submit. You can see over here first name Awesome, last name Iqbal, and over here this need to be changed to email. Change your, I think so I didn't modify that, making a mistake. This one over here should be email. I will make these bold so we can read clearly or better. So it's gonna be bold. You can use HTML tag inside this here, like bold and bold end tag and star tag of bold or end tag of bold. So this thing is working for us. We can go over here and submit it again. And this is better. If you want a new line, you can go over here, and after this we can also add break tag, and not required after this one, but however break tag. So these all will come on new lines, first name on new line, last name on new line, and so on. So I'm just gonna submit again, and first name is after that. Oh, that's not good. So I need after the value of first name, we need a new line. So I'm just gonna add here, here. I'm just gonna copy and add to these and remove from here. We don't need after this. And save it, and then try it again. And just submit. Yeah, this is a lot better. First name, last name, and email. So in this video, I showed you a simple way how to create a simple form, and then how to create JavaBeans and set its attributes value to forms fields value, and then also you can print the values of JavaBeans. So to keep on learning, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, keep supporting us, and thank you for watching.